Hey, Magic Family! Thank you so much for all the messages that I'm receiving. For those of you who return on this channel, I'm very, very grateful. And for those of you who are new, you are welcome here. And for today's reading, we prepare a nice thema. We're gonna find out, is the person you are thinking of the one? So I'm having 3 piles as usually. Pile number 1 with this pink and blue color, looks cute. Pile number 2 and pile number 3. So let's see the oracle cards. So is this person that you are thinking of the one? It doesn't matter if you guys are together or not. Let's see for pile 1. For pile 2. And for pile 3. All right, so let's see the oracle card. For pile 1, we have ethos, right? The weak and lost. For pile 2, we have initiation with the spirit. And for pile 3, we have imagination with the air element. So feel free to pick up your pile, the one that you resonate with the mostly, the one that you feel drawn. Listen to your intuition. That's the one, your inner voice is the one which is guiding you directly to the right path. And let's go to the shuffle part. All right, so now that I have the oracle cards in my left and the tarot cards in my right, we will pick up the cards for pile number 1. So let's see, is this person that you are thinking of the one? Pile number 2. And for pile and at the end, I'm gonna add some messages which will clarify this type of relationship. See for pile 3. For pile 1, is this the person, the one? And let's pick up one more. Oh, pile 2. Oh, thank you. I will take this one. Pile 3. We're gonna use the romantic type. Is this person you? The one, pile number one. This. Pile two. This one. Let's see also for pile three. Is this person the one? Oh, goodness. Let's just pull the first one. Pick this one. Pile number one. This one. This. Let's see for pile three as well. Pile three. All right. Is the person that you are thinking of? Pile number one. The one. Now for pile two. Got. All right. I will take that. And pile three. I'm really curious also. So now that we have the cards, think about clearly which pile you want to, you feel drawn to. You can choose this color or the yellow or the green color. The one that you choose, that's the right one. So count on your intuition and everything will be all right. Hey, pile number one. For those of you who choose this pink, beautiful, fluffy blue, let's see the cards. And let's find out if the person that you are thinking of, the person that it's on your mind, if is the one. So we do have Weekend Rede Ethos. We have Stranded, like this. So I can see here for pile number one already that you guys might be with the head in the clouds, looking forward to ground. We do have the man, and this is the second man, the second type of archetype masculine from Lenormand, which for some of it could be same-sex relationship, but it's not necessary. We have the Knight of Pentacles, We also have the Queen of Swords. And I'm kind of seeing it here that all four cards are looking towards this direction, which is interesting because I'm curious to see towards what they are looking. To the Lovers they are looking. Lovers card from Romance Tarot. And I already see here that this might be a twin flame connection, soulmate connection with the Lovers card. We also have the Ten of Wands. We have the Eight of Air, which is the Eight of Swords. I'm getting Gemini and Aquarius here. I get also Earth element with the Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We have the Full energy. We also have the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So we have also here Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. And I'm getting Pisces also here. Scorpio. We have all the signs. So I see for pile number 1 that this connection brings perfect harmony with the Lover's card here. And with the Stranded, I feel that there is this fear of failure and misjudgment within this connection, because this young sailor is stranded with his ship on this tall tree, and he kind of needs his anchor to help him get back down to earth. So some of you might be asking, how did I get here, just like this man? Or might be in situations like, how did we arrive here so fast, like this? Everything happened quite very fast. And some of you might have met also in an unusual place or in an unusual situation, but it's the way you both feel. And I see that there were probably already some mistakes done in this connection because the expectations were quite very high. And you should not be afraid of failure, because failure is a necessary part of success. It's the journey, not the destination. And I'm quite seeing it here how you are looking, pile number 1, towards this Lover's card, that you do want this committed connection, and some of you might want to be together, or some of you might seek for a stable long-term partnership, relationship. And by focusing on this goal, you might actually lose the momentum where you have to enjoy the journey. So setting all those high expectations about what is the status of this connection could lose a little bit from its own charm. And it's important to gain experiences, even from the mistakes that might have been done on the path. And I also see here that with this man card, and there are 2 cards in Lenormand, Gilded Reverie, and this is the second one. And this card refers more to same-sex relationship, but it doesn't have to be like that for all of you. It could be resonate for some of you. But this man here wears this red coat and this masculine Mars symbol on the pendant. and he is determined and passionate. So your person feels a lot of passion towards this connection, and the light behind him communicates his power. So a powerful person, with it doesn't really matter if it's a female or a male. It has this young, strong young energy, very determined, very passionate, and very strong, powerful person that you are dealing with. And they are looking towards even a more realistical way, but with some sort of fear. So I'm kind of getting it that it's your energy here and their energy here. So we will see in the process. And I see also here that we have the Knight of Pentacles with the female archetype of Knight of Pentacles. And she sits on the horse watching over the field. And she stands thoughtfully and vigilant on her watch. The horse is made from leaves from an oak tree, and that symbolizes constancy and reliability. So your person, one of you, might be very constant and reliable, that is for sure. And this person fulfills the responsibility to guard the field and the connection. Even if sometimes it could be monotonous or difficult, they carry this discipline and endurance. Some of you might have been going through, endured a lot during the process or from their past relationships, but they are really diligent and responsible person. And with the Queen of Swords here, I feel that the person that it's on your mind that you are thinking of pays attention very much, just like in this picture with this woman. She sits on this balloon high, and through her telescope she's trying to see the future and see the truth. The blue dress signifies mental clarity, and the birds that are flying around her represents her caring nature. And we see also here a tree and the strings, and we also have here a tree and trying to anchor. So somehow during the process concerning this connection, where there were some mistakes that had already happened, and you guys might have learned during this that failing and doing mistakes, it's necessary part of success. This time those strings are attached quite good, and I see that with those strings that are connected, it really helps in this connection both of you to be flexible in receiving informations. And by gathering the facts, it helps both of you to judge independently. So your person, it's an independent thinker where there is honest communication, because they all the time seek the truth, and they also seek honesty within this connection. And with the Lover's card, it's a very powerful card, which tell us that there is this capacity, this potential to be in perfect union and harmony. There is a lot of love and attraction here, and this person can find the balance within themselves through this connection. They are learning to understand themselves and their own personal moral code and values in life. And in this connection, they bring harmony and balance to your life. And you might be doing the same for them. This says also that there is a major choice that needs to be done, and one of you is faced with a dilemma. And nobody is really actually hurry, but more rather like gathering all the information they need with the Queen of Swords here to take the right decision. And it will be a difficult path for you, for pile number one, but with great things waiting. I see here pile number one, your person has a lot of responsibilities, and they might be feeling overwhelmed They might have duties or obligations and stress with this card. And it's important that you guys don't take this connection for granted. It seems one of you took too much on their shoulders and could burn out in the process. And the key here is to seek to relax and go inward, because you might have insights that can actually help you move forward, and that will be successful. And they should do the same. They do also know, your person, that a spiritual approach, it's not logical and sometimes it seems impractical, but they do take a leap of faith because they believe anything is possible. And then slowly the invisible realms will reveal step by step. But they surely want to experience this connection wherever it takes them. They are learning that they are a spiritual being having a human experience. So they are opening and learning. And if they were in denial till now with the Eight of Swords, things starts to appear clearly. I see here. They do not sit in illusions because they do know when you have illusions, it keeps you from growing and healing. So they are honest, very honest, and that gives them strength and courage to face whatever they have to face within this connection. But I'm seeing your person looking towards this energy, the Four of Pentacles, and they are looking like with this mental pattern that they don't have enough. They are quite cautious and careful with what they have and kind of holding too tightly. And it could be about their emotions, their money, their health, because there are some worries here about that. And the thing is, you guys have more than enough for what you both need. But there is a focus on security. And there is a question here that they might have to ask themselves, or you might have asked, how much should you have to be okay? Because this thing of not having enough or be enough, it's a perception from past experiences and fears of the future. And when holding too tight, we might miss the big picture. So a lot of things are happening right now. I see with the Eight of Wands. Now it's like all the things come together, and there is a lot of productive movement, a lot of events. And some of you might just start something. Some of you might just have started this connection or a new beginning. But things seems to happen out of control. The trick is to ride the wind, just ride the wind. And it's a good card because things will happen the way you want to. You have to make the best out of whatever is happening. And new beginnings are actually exciting. This card suggests you, pile number one, to find out what you want and use the energy to move in that direction. So for pile number one, if it is to answer to your question, if this person is the one, I can say that yes, because with the Lover's card here and with their determination and passion and responsibility, it seems that even if things happen quite fast, there is potential for grounding, for really learning this lesson of not holding too tight on it, because it's important to enjoy the journey. This is the pile where usually people will say, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, but I'm saying it's meant to be. So quite very strong connection I see here. And with the Lover's card, I feel like it's not a connection, a karmic connection, or just one of the soulmates that we meet. It might be a twin flame connection. It might be your divine counterpart. you are dealing with someone who is, you could know them from a past lifetime. So it's quite very important. There is a lesson here to be learned with holding too tight, and that by relaxing and going inward, it could relieve from the stress that one of you might be dealing with. But they are quite responsible. And the new projects and new goals here, I'm seeing like you both really try to feel very inspired here with the one's energy. So that's a beautiful connection. I want now at the end to use some oracle cards, additional messages for file number 1. So I'm gonna use first this to gather more information about this connection for pile number 1. So we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And some of you might be at the beginning of a relationship, or thinking about going to a next stage in this connection. That's a good omen. Let's see what messages they have. Just 1 second. All right, so we have now this card. What messages they have for pile number 1. The thought of you being with someone else hurts, but in the same time, I want the best for you, wish you to be happy. So for some of you, it could be that you guys might not be together yet, or probably have been together. As I said at the beginning, it doesn't really matter. Take what resonates with you, but they just, they when they are thinking that you could be with somebody else, probably that creates a lot of pain within, but they also want what is the best for you. They want you to be happy. They want to be able to make you happy. So probably that's why they are really very concerned about if they have enough for this connection, if they really have all the resources that they need to really be together. So that's quite beautiful. Let's see one more. I feel helpless. I am melancholic and I revisit our memories, good times together. So for some of you who are in separation, it could be that there is this nostalgia about the good times that you had together. And for those of you who are already in a relationship with this person, I feel like they really revisit those good times that you guys had together at the beginning of the relationship. So I feel like they want to revisit those places and relive and sparkle the connection. So let's see now what messages they have from their soul for your soul. Because I see here that there is a strong spiritual connection. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So as I said at the beginning, that there, as long as you focus only on the goal that you want to be with this person or they want to be with you, and not really enjoying the journey, you might miss the big picture. So it's quite very important to create this space between, so they won't feel overwhelmed and stressed, or you, and have trust and faith that yes, this is the one and this is the connection that you are meant to have. And we also have, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Exactly the same message. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And friendship, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So it's important, as I said earlier, that there is a lot of honesty here, and seek for the truth to build this foundation of friendship within this connection, because there is definitely a lot of love here, and um, that will build really strong walls, and will be really important to build this long-term partnership that you are seeking. So that was my reading for pile number one. I hope you got your messages. So for pile number one, the answer is yes. Okay, pile number two, you choose this color, the light orange, yellow more. Let's see the cards, and let's see if the person that you are thinking of, the one that you have in mind, is the one. So we do have spirit with initiation. We also have the moon and back. Okay. We do have the dices. We have the Five of Swords. We have the King of Cups. We do have the Page of Pentacles. Six of Swords. This two. So you can see clearly the cards. We do have the Star. Have the Six of Water, which is the Six of Cups, right under the cups. We have Eight of Swords. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Very beautiful. A lot of physical attraction. See here. So pile number two, this connection with this person that you are thinking of, it teach you so much and initiate you here in many, many new things. This connection is spiritual connection between you two, where they might be in the role of teaching you something, you are teaching them something as well. There are some lessons that needs to be learned. It could be a process that it depends of both of you, how easy or how hard it will get. But I'm seeing that they actually, one of you initiate the other in many practices, many rituals, many new ways of living or thinking or feeling. And I see here with to the moon and back that probably many of you are living this connection where you feel like they take you to the moon and back and they really make you very happy, and you quite feel um, there are many desires here and wishes and longings. Some of you might be together or some of you might not be together. It could have been a breakup situation already, or for some of you it could be that you are on a distant relationship, or the other person is really uh, distant at the moment. But I'm seeing that you are longing, and there are a lot of desires and wishes and longings here within this connection. We see this woman, she sits here on the swing and it's shaped like the moon, and she quite gazing in distance as she is somewhere else. And there are strong desires here and usually craving what she doesn't have. And instead of acting, they remain passive. But with the power of the moon, all desires will be revealed. And there are risks to be taken within this connection. There is a lot of uncertainty here. And I see here that one of you is taking a leap of faith, and this connection will change the future. You both might feel luck with how, like, I am so lucky to meet you. This vibe is. And you feel lucky for this connection, for meeting the other person. And the foundation of this connection has a strong friendship. There is also an attitude of playfulness, a lot of fun and games with the dice's energy here. And I see here with the Five of Swords that in this picture, this couple, it's looking after a struggle. The man lost the fight and turned himself in shadows because of some mental wound, and the woman won the fight. And the red dress here symbolize drama and emotional conflict. And maybe there was a fight because the flowers symbolize her triumph. And the person who won the argument here did not really play it fair and wanted to win the fight with all cost, no matter how much pain was caused to the other. And there is some sort of conflict, self-interest and manipulation, or one of you has an unfair advantage. But I'm kind of seeing here that one of you is looking with a lot of desires toward the other one, a lot of wishes, a lot of longings, especially when it came about this conflict. For some of you, it could be that they might have been going through a breakup situation with other people where they are in a conflict, and the energy, I feel like it's really like not acting or not doing anything to fix that. And I'm seeing here that this king is holding this ship, and he's trying to keep all the balance, especially when there are turbulent seas and waves. And the fish here symbolize heavy emotions, but he's somehow wise, and he remained calm and managed to safeguard the ship. So in this connection, there is a caring and protective nature, and there is in the end there is stability and acceptance, even acceptance for what it was. And there is a solid beginning here with the Page of Pentacles. A lot of goals, plans, and laying foundations where you might both jump in the connection. I'm seeing here sneaking someone in the night also with the Six of Swords, but I'm kind of getting it like it could be a situation where some of you might be helping the other, or they receive help also. And the message behind is to take advantage of opportunities. There is a lot of consistency in this connection, and some of you might be seeking education or training, because with the initiation and the Six of Swords energy, I'm kind of seeing it like some of you are at the beginning of a road where you are learning something or training something, and there is a lot of ambition here. But this person that you are thinking of, the person that you have in your mind, it's a loyal person, faithful, and actually is seeking a healthy lifestyle. I can see here also that you both might be attracted by magic, nature, and divination. And I feel here a strong Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. So here you have to decide what you want and go for it. And your person, it's really hopeful and inspired by life, and everything that happens in this connection brings both of you encouragement. You encourage each other. And after all the changes you both experience it, both of you recognize that hope comes with new beginnings. And there is also some sort of, for some of you, there is a nostalgia and sweet memories here. Old flames and yearning for the security of the good old days. There are many, in this connection, I really feel like I want to say this. There are many triggers where both of you remember the past, the good old warm memories. And this connection brings a lot of healing, because even if sometimes emotions can color and distort the understanding of what is happening, both of you acknowledge and heal old wounds. And you can, within this connection, experience security, and it feels like divine love. So they do know they can't return in illusions of the past, but co-create a better reality now. And there is a lot of authentic healing that is going on in this connection, and joyfulness. And for some of you could be rekindle the emotions of the past. And one of you might have avoidance behavior because of the distorted view. And they might feel trapped, but they do know that if they heal, they can actually see clearly everything. So there is a lot of healing that's going on within this connection, and you might trigger them to heal, but there is a lot of growth also. And sometimes it is needed. I'm kind of feeling it that for some of you it could be a twin flame connection, because there is a lot of growth, and it's needed to in this connection for your person and also for you. There is this imperative need to stop and enjoy what you worked for in this connection and the effort that you put it until now, because there is a lot of growth, and this connection requires patience for things to come to fruition. There is no need right now to make effort anymore like in the past, because if you relax, then there is this peace feeling of accomplishment somehow with the Seven of Pentacles. So there is just a different way of seeing things. So let's see now what of relationship is this. For pile number 2, a lot of growing. Yeah, we have forgiving and learning. As I said, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So this connection is quite very important for both of you. It might be like a teacher, a master for life. Both of you trigger each other to grow, to heal. Past relationship, past connection. For some of you, it could be an on and off relationship where you have to forgive and learn the lessons and forgive each other. For others, it could be a situation where you have to forgive the mistakes and the failures during the process, the fights, the conflict, and really step into that different perspective of seeing things. Very interesting. Pile number 2. You have met a person who really is challenging you. And you are a challenge for them also, I can see here. So let's see what messages they have for you. Oh, okay. We'll take this 3. So we have here, I want to become the person you are proud of. So they feel like they need to learn with the initiation card here and the Page of Pentacles, that they want to learn and to learn also, because this card, it's exactly, they have hope with the Star card under and faith in this connection. But they do know that they need to forgive and learn a lot, their past, things that happened in their past, and also think the way how they see things. And I'm seeing here with the Five of Swords that is the way they also want to learn, and they want to be able to communicate better with you with the Swords energy here, especially when there is a conflict or a fight, or this pattern that they might be carrying within themselves, where they want to manipulate the discussion with any price or win an argument without thinking how much it hurts the other. So they are aware of this trapment, mental trapment, and to arrive at this energy of Seven of Pentacles, where they actually could, and I see here that they do know, they do acknowledge that to arrive in this vibe, they seek help here, mental, for some of you. So they do want to become the person that you are proud of, and probably this desire that you are longing, because I'm seeing here longing from this moon, and looking, paying very much attention to the feelings, to the help that they want to get, to the fights or conflict that it was in the past, that they are longing to really become that person that they know that they are meant to be. And we have also here, I wish we could talk heart to heart one day. And I have this card exactly on the King of Cups, which tells me that they do have a lot of heavy emotions. Somehow they are trying to balance that. But, and there is the Six of Water also here, which tells me that they are nostalgic for the sweet, good memories. And they really want to open themselves emotionally to really talk. And we also have here, I had to lose you to realize how much I love you. I had to miss you to appreciate the value of this connection. And I'm kind of getting it here, that for some of you who might be in a separation situation or breakup situation, that they are learning right now to forgive, to become the person that they are meant to open themselves emotionally, and really appreciate and feel gratitude within this connection. And for those of you who are with this person, I feel like they sometimes step away mentally and they feel trapped here. And they have probably with the Six of Swords some sort of coping mechanism of running away, avoidance behavior, where they actually distance themselves, and they might be feeling exactly in those moments how much they love you and they miss you. And that's quite interesting. Let's see what messages they have from heart to heart. All right, take this too. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. And there is exactly under the to the moon and back where they have a lot of desires. As I said at the beginning, there within this connection there is a lot of desire, and they want to become the best version of themselves. They want you to be proud of themselves and really work on themselves so they could really be the person that you deserve. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. And we have here at the discussion heart to heart. So I hope you got your insights, pile number 2. And I feel with pile number 2 here that this connection requires a lot of um, patience and forgiving and learning to be able to arrive um, at the goal that you have in your mind, and that it's quite very important to connect emotionally with this person so you can really build that strong foundation. I think that the answer of this person is that there is a possibility that this person is the one. It's up to them and to you how patient you are so they could learn and grow within this connection. So it's your decision. I will say that there is potential here, as long as they forgive and learn during the process. So there is potential, yes. See you at the next reading, pile number 2. Hey, pile number 3, those of you who choose this green, beautiful, fluffy toy with purple, let's see the cards and let's see if the person that you are thinking of, the person that it's on your mind, if this person is the one. So we do have air, imagination, so there is a lot of communication in this connection. We do have liberty, a very open connection, a lot of freedom. We have the anchor, gain air, getting air signs here. We have the 3 of Cups, interesting. I'm feeling like it might not resonate for all of you, but I feel here that some of you might be in a very open relationship here with the freedom, the liberty, and the 3 of Cups. Or you guys might not be yet together and you make part from a huge group of friends in a community. We have the Empress here. We also have Hanged Man. I think the other way around, actually. Is upside down. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the Moon energy. See the Moon here, also here with the Liberty. So that tells me that in this connection, there are a lot of illusions that come on surface, subconscious mind, mystery. We also have the Justice card. we do have the Seven of Cups energy. And we have the Knight of Wands. And I can see here with the Knight of Wands also and the imagination that both of you are on your own broom, riding the wind, no matter what it's happening. That's quite a very powerful connection here. I'm seeing a different connection that I saw the other piles. It's a very open connection between you two. So I see that there is also a lot of pile number 3. There is a lot of fantasy and dreamland also here, and imagination when it comes about this connection. It could be that both of you might be very dreamy, very romantic, discussing, communicating a lot. And this connection actually require choices that needs to be done. Confidence, letting go of the old patterns, and self-determination. And it is important to acknowledge that with the Liberty card, that to set free the other means to set yourself free. And I'm feeling strong energy of twin flame connection here. The twin flame is totally different than soulmates. The twin flame, you meet it only one in many lifetimes, only once in many lifetimes. And you might have met your twin flame, the person that you are thinking of, and that you have to learn to set them free. And it could be a mental perspective as well, not necessarily in 3D, but emotionally and mentally. So you guys might be together, but you have to set them free on some certain things. And that you will have the revelation that it was actually all about you during the process, because the twin actually it's a mirror and reflect the other one. So everything that you project on them, it's about you. A lot of learning, this connection, a lot of challenges. Sorry. And because I see here this woman, she's freeing and guiding with the star this bird from the cage, and she's leading this bird towards joy, towards a better life here. I'm seeing as a mother archetype here and a sacrifice that needed to be done. So there is a lot of things that I'm seeing here. Of course, this is a general reading, and I do see with the anchor that it is really quite important. I feel like you guys had to set free someone to really stabilize themselves. I'm kind of getting it here with the anchor, but it is important in this connection to acknowledge that this is a free relationship, out of ordinary. It doesn't follow necessarily the traditional ritual relationship that we might have learned about. It could really beat the movies, as I will say, and the obstacles we create to ourselves are usually projected on the other. So if you have challenges within this connection or obstacles, you really need to look at the pattern of the way how you think or behave. And I feel strong twin flame connection here. And this connection brings stability and security and peace of mind if we acknowledge the projection. And they also push you, this person that you are thinking of, they push you to persevere and help you reach your goals. So there is a lot of hope and faith here. And the hard work from this connection will be paid off in the long, long term. The fish here symbolize abundance and wealth. And this card does show you that this connection is protected in times of need. So if you have troubles or they have troubles, there is this divine protection that comes from the universe. You can protect them even if you are not together with this person. You can help them and protect them, and the other way around, because there is some sort of what they feel, it's what you feel. What they experience is what you experience. If they feel good, they drag you as well up. If they feel worse, you feel it too, even if you are at 2,000 miles away. So their progress, it's direct proportionate with the progress that you are doing energetically. You are bonded. And that's quite very strong. And I also see here that you guys might started off as friends first, because both of you make part of a community. I see a lot of joy and fun here. It could be that you might have met in a place where there were a lot of people. There is a lot of fun and strong connection here, and from both sides, from you and from me, the person that you are thinking of, there is a lot of appreciation, honor, and respect for one another. And even if you guys might be unique in your own way, both of you, because with the Three of Cups here, we see these three ladies, and they are like, they might look like, they are on different age or different culture, but they kind of have, like, they are quite different, and even thought they share the same common goal. And there is a sense of friendship, there is a synergy here. And we have the archetype of Earth Mother here also. So there is a lot of sexuality and fertility, a very strong connection with the nature. There are also maternal instincts, and it doesn't really matter if you are a man or a woman, but I'm kind of feeling it like your person has a strong maternal instincts, abundance. She's trying to protect her baby here. And I feel like they are carrying this protective vibe within themselves among this connection also. And I feel like from you it comes that energy as well towards them. And even if within this connection some of you might be feeling trapped or self-limited with uncertainty and lack of direction, there is a need to release and let go of that. Some of you might be present in a situation that you're not happy about, but maybe it's a frame of mind in the end. And it's up to you if you want to walk away from this situation or see it from a different perspective. Because maybe things didn't turn the way you planned, and maybe you are in a dilemma, and you need to step outside and look at the situation from a different angle. And I feel like for some of it might be that there was some sort of sacrifice that needed to be done here. But the Hanged Man is usually the person who carries this vibe of, I need to do this sacrifice in order to um, get the things that I want, and I need to make a compromise. And I feel like for some of you might have become parents, or for some of you it could be that you broke up, and or you feel that to be together with this person you have to give up at some things, and it's just the way how you look at the things, but because it's not necessarily that way. In the end, you don't really have to do those things. So it's a pattern of thinking here. And I'm kind of feeling it that actually you are doing this sacrifice and this compromise for a better, bigger picture to ground you and the other person. And I also see here that you need to relax and stop trying to control things and just let them be. And then the right path will become clear. And with the Two of Wands here, I feel that there is this syndrome of grass is greener for one of you. And someone has to take a decision to decide to stay or go. But there is a lot of traveling here and waiting for the other. It could be for some of you that it is a long distance relationship, or you guys are not together, living in separated places, or perhaps that there is this waiting for the other to really come to senses. There is some sort of liberty and freedom given within this connection, where there is this pattern of thinking like they really need to step out and be free, and I need to set themselves free, and this is the way how I feel about them, and then they, if they are meant to be, they will with me. So that's really quite interesting, the way how you prove your love to the other, and actually it's the way how you prove the love to yourself in the end. But I need to say here with the moon card that this desire to have fun and enjoy with the Three of Cups and the moon, it's an illusion. Because the illusion of grass is greener, usually it's not like that. And there is a lot of activity behind the scene. So you really need to trust the mystery and remember that even the material realm, it's an illusion. And there is a need here within this connection for shadow work and waiting for the perfect time for illumination. So some of you, it might be dealing with a person who is not yet spiritually awakened, or that they needed some shadow work. And there is this with the Justice card here. I feel like there is this law of cause and effect. So everything that you put within this connection, it turns back to you and plays now in this connection. Like the way how you behave, the way how you think, the way how you really act or react, it's like I feel twin flame mirroring each other, the aspects. So that's why it's needed with the moon energy here. I feel like it's needed shadow work, so you don't really, so you can see clearly if you receive some bad karma or they receive bad karma. It could be that within this connection, everything that they've done to other people, you might be doing to them, or everything that you've done to the other people, this person will really do to you. So it's up to you how much shadow work you can do within this connection, and be aware of this for both of you, of course. And I see also here with the Seven of Cups, again, that there are many desires, and probably one of you don't know what to decide. And sometimes it's good just to, I see here this woman, she's like, she's thinking, okay, if I choose work and this, I might lose love. If I choose love, I might lose the possibility to go and travel or to study something. And I feel like the trick behind here is that whatever you are choosing, it's the right choice. And the old wisey woman behind here, she knows this secret, and she's waiting so you can have this awakening. And I feel here that sometimes it's good just to make a decision, because whatever decision it is, it will be good. And there is also a lot of sense of adventure here with the Knight of Wands, traveling, moving. Some of you might be moving, but there is no fear of danger. Taking risks, both of you taking a lot of risks. There is a lot of passion, and definitely you or them, they are not afraid. They go for it. Interesting. Connection. Very interesting. Let's see what is with this relationship. What is with this connection? Getting to know each other. So, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So, some of you might be at the beginning of this connection where you are getting to know each other. And for those of you who know each other, it doesn't really matter if you are together with this person or not. I feel like, as I said earlier, with the shadow work and the moon, that comes up surfaces patterns that needs to be changed and released with the Liberty card. And really during all these processes, actually getting to know each other really very strong. Interesting. Let's see what messages they have for you for pile number 3. Oh, let's pull one more. All right. So we have I realized you were the one and only. I hope you will forgive me. So for those of you who are in separation and please the other, there is, by doing this shadow work, they will realize that they need to be forgiven or you need to forgive them for something. I wish I could kiss you and hold you once again in my arms. So there is a lot of desire. And I feel like some of you might be thinking of a person who is having fun right now and they don't really set themselves down. I am so grateful I met you. You inspire me so much. And there is a lot of growth and inspiration within this connection. So let's see what messages they have from their soul to your soul. What messages for pile number 3? Let's go. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So as I said earlier, that there is a need for shadow work because the other one reflect like a mirror what aspects we need to integrate. So I'm feeling here that whatever you are feeling within this connection, if it's frustration, if it's love, if it's expectations, if it's pain, even some of you, you have to really look inside yourself because the other person actually reflects an aspect of your shadow. And I know that might be sounds really harsh, but it's quite very important within this connection because there is a lot of potential here. But I'm feeling it like for some of you might have met their catalyst person. A catalyst person, it's the soul that it's meant to come into your life to trigger your awakening, but it might be for them also that you are their catalyst person. It could be a twin karmic or a twin flame. And we have wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. And requires a lot of patience because I see some karmic depths as well here. Some of you might be dealing with a person who has kids or they need to really secure themselves and feel more safe and secured. And I also see here that for some of you it could be that this connection requires a lot of shadow work from both sides, a lot of acknowledgement, and to not rush into things. So my answer to your question, if this person is the one, I definitely see here that this person might be your twin flame or a very important person who actually will help you in the spiritual awakening. You will help each other into spiritual awakening and do some shadow work to gain that perspective of what it means to love. And the love that you give it to the other is direct proportionate with the love that you give it to yourself. So it teaches you this connection about self-love. So I'm saying that this person, yes, it's the one. It's the one who will teach you about self-love. It's not the things that you see it in movies. So that was my reading for pile number 3. I hope you gather all the information and the insights that you needed, and leave a comment down below. I'm really curious about your experience within, and see you at the next reading. Bye!